Hello and welcome to another edition of Minecraft Pocket Edition. If it sounds noisy, that's because I'm at a car dealership getting my car serviced. Hence the traffic and occasional loud music. Anyway, just a reminder, this is recorded on a LG G5 phone. The speaker and microphone combo is placed in a spot where my fingers partially or rarely sometimes cover it up fully, so sounds a bit muted. The audio of the game itself may get a little raspy and overmodulated. It's the best we can do. So anyway, in the last video, and somehow we're stuck with that frame right there. That was from the last time when we finished the video, and we for the most part, outside of 4 bookshelves, finished up the mansion area. We are now going to build our own village, but we got a couple of things to ponder first off. And it didn't save the fact that I slept. So let's sleep again. We did sleep it off. Yeah. I guess I quit it just a hair too early. So we want to build a village, but now, with the new 1.11 Village and Pillage update, there might be some new villages that have formed between here and home, so I'm not going to take the nether to get there. I have the bed on me. I am going to... Actually, I don't. I'm going to swap out the wheat for the bed. What I'm going to do is see if any new village stuff will appear, because I know before the Village and Pillage update, a new village did show up along my actual route. So again, where the regions have been unaltered, there might be something new that appears where there wasn't before, and where it hasn't appeared before. I'm losing track here. And also may spawn something new, because the Bedrock edition of this game, if a region has not been altered, it will always generate the world on the fly in game. If it is altered in any way, like this area where I've put torches and stuff, played with the mansion, that is saved to file, and the game doesn't have to do as much dirty work because it is already saved. So I'm not going to bore you with the whole trip because it takes forever, and I've tried to record it and the video got corrupted because it's way too long, which is probably how I lost a video segment from the previous version. It somehow wound up longer than I thought. Anyway, enough yipping and yapping, and I will break in if anything new does actually appear along the way. Like I said, some new stuff may appear, and this is definitely something I have not seen before. So we're going to go in and see what we got here, if we can get in. Well, we can get in, but you're going to have to go in the back door. See what we got here. Go here and put a torch there. So we got 2 ways out. So the question is, what kind of goodies do we have, and do we have room for it? The answer, of course, is no. That would be asking for too much. So let's see what we got anyway. I mean, this is along a route, and I have flagged the locations, so we could always come back and grab what we see. Now we make the corner. We're a little premature there. Yeah, you can break that. You can break that. You can break that. but not that. If it can go smoothly, it doesn't happen on this channel. Anyway. We're good there. Yeah, we can brake. Let's see what we got here. Might have to come back though. We can get rid of that, and get rid of that, and get rid of that. Take these. And we definitely need one of those for what we're going to be, well, actually, no, we're not. I'm thinking of a completely different video. What's this? Protection and unbraking. Yeah, we could come back for it. Alright, let's see. We can get rid of this and exchange for that. Get rid of this in exchange for that, because we have an infinity bow. And we can X. Change that. Yep, X. Eat. Why must I state the obvious here? Emerald. A saddle, but I think what we can do right now is make a torch so we have a spot for it. There we go. And we are back to where we were. Alright, so that's what's in here. We are full. We also need to find the way out. There it is. And I have marked which way is the right way. I think you can see I made a wooden thing right there that points in the right direction. So let's head back home, see what we got, and get the stuff that we need so we can head back to the mansion. If that doesn't involve falling into a pit, which, yeah, we can dig. We can move faster than what we're doing. There's the waypointer, made of wood because I didn't have any stone. Anyway, that'll be this particular update. See you either when we're home or find something else. Well, once again, on the way home, village. Let's check that out a little bit later. Right now, it's time to sleep and make another marker out of wood. And that's too tall to climb, so break. There we go. Alright. Bed. Alright, the village is that there. So what I'm going to do is just make this tall enough. I'm going to take a bit of a hit here, but it's not much of anything tall here, so yep, we can touch there. Like we did before. That'll lighten the blow a little bit. Once again, I'm in one of the conference rooms, hoping it's not going to be used, because I want to do a Let's Play when something interesting comes up. And as I've mentioned, because this particular region has never been modified, anything new that could happen will, and it did. And we got ourselves a village with a campfire. See if there's anything in these. Actually, you know what? I can't take anything with me anyway. But I've made the marker. You can see it right there. This may be a dead village. Seems the ones that generate in areas that already had something, villagers seem to not exist. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. We'll take that. Yep. We got a marker, so we can always go back and get stuff if we have room for it. The villager does exist. Seems there aren't any more but you. I haven't been here. These are all just, let's eat something. Let's eat something. Okay, that might not have been something. Okay, I think I've been here. Alright, so unfortunately there's only one village, one villager. So there's the waypoint on the way back home. There actually was a villager in one of these. Alrighty. That'll be it for now, unless I see something else on the way home. Let's move. Alright, heading back home. Well, we are back home, and what we found is what we found. If there was more, it wasn't visible, because it's on a phone, and 14 chunk limit, that was the original far distance, is as far as I'll take this thing. So, yeah, this is what we have. We've got some diamonds. We can get rid of some things that we don't need. We can always get lumber anywhere else. So, let's see. Is that sand? We'll bring some sand. We'll definitely need that. We can get rid of most of the wood. Well, we'll get rid of some. There we go. And I'm going to keep the rest and bring it over to the bring it over to the mansion area. Did we ever get any? What's this? Glowstone. It looks so weird. Alright, valuables. I'm sure we got something there. Yeah, we got some blaze rods. Yay, we like those. So what we're going to do, and not do it on camera, is... Now we're going to leave those here just in case. We could always come back for the valuables. We got 2 golden apples already. So what we're going to do is brew up some potions, or that, off camera. We don't even have a brewing stand in here. We're not going to need it here. We're going to need it at the village anyway. So what I'm going to do is, I can't split it up. I hate this. I wish I could take this and... That's what I'll do. I'll just take the powder. I got rods. And we're going to sleep. And we're going to have a brewing stand once we're back at the mansion. We don't have them here, surprisingly. Have a good one. Alright, we're back home. Well, we're going to make our new village. We got the blaze powder right there. And golden apples. Just need to make some glass bottles. Need a brewing stand, but there's a problem. We do not have blaze rods. So we're going to do one of two things. We are either going to go into the nether, which is the plan, or if we die and just can't make it successful, we'll go back home, all the way to spawn land, and we will get some blaze rods we got there. We are going to need them in order to use and build a potion stand, because we need those to make potions to cure zombie villagers. Without that, the whole idea of making a village over there is going to be completely useless. So we're heading to the nether. As we randomly whack stuff, yep, we can move the player now. I believe it's short enough that, pardon me, I think I'll edit that out. Close enough. I think we can just go there. Get some blaze rods, because we know there's plenty of them. And... uh-oh. Okay, we did not trigger an unwanted response. Can we move any slower? I can imagine that the whole blaze rod thing's going to go very well. I don't think it's terribly far from here. Which is why I'm keeping the camera going. Okay, we need to not be whacking things around zombie pigmen. That's a very bad thing that can happen. Alright, in fact, we are here. We can turn. We can turn. Come on. What lag? Anyway. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. get a rod. Deploy.
Customer service job. You know what he's done. And like, it's like the more times I see him at night.
All right. Let's get out of the very low quality conversation that's going on in there. And we can move the player. Now the question is, can we get there safely? Let's put the sand here where we can use it. There we go. Yeah, we can place, and yep, go. And problems. No blaze rod there anyway. Yeah, we can move the player. Alright, we got more than enough to get what we need done. Do not whack that guy, because that would be really bad news. As if the low hearts were not bad enough, and we can eat the food. And we did. Alrighty. We are here now, and we will come back when we're ready. There's a zombie villager. We're in a laundromat, so you hear some extra noise in the background. Oop, you're closer than I thought. Okay, move. Why aren't we moving? Why aren't we moving? Why aren't we moving? Why aren't we moving? God damn it. Why didn't we move when we pushed the move? I'm not happy. You stalled. You didn't do your job. Now we gotta get him out this way. Now, when I press the move the player button, that means we move the player. Shut gate. Shut the other gate. Holy crap, that took a miracle to happen. Alright. That's our first one that we're gonna cure. You're just gonna get in the way. Of course, I selected the sword. It decides to... Oh, look at that. Bad things could have happened. Alright. Golden apples, of course. I gotta compete against... have to compete against a train now. And... one of these guys. So what we need to do now, if the game wants to actually cooperate for a change, so go back here to our curing station. Oh, we didn't make that a throwable. Oh, we got some tea. We got some kabloomy powder. So let's open the door. Let's actually cooperate. Let's shut the door. I know it takes a miracle. All right, put this back. And we'll take one of these. It's been a while since I've cured villagers. And as usual, if it cannot go smoothly, it must not. There we go. Yeah, kind of needed to do that, and I didn't. Alright, so now we need to swap that out. Let's try this again. There we go. Finally, something went right. Who knew that was a thing? 5 minutes, we should see what kind of a, what kind of a villager? Well, that was back in the day when that mattered. So, back those go. Bring back the hoe. Because we can move the player instead of whacking randomly at things. That would be a new, interesting thing. Fix that. Yep. And there we go. So we got one curing up. I remember the day when this phone could handle this game. Now it barely can play it at all. Okay, we did shut that gate. Anyway, there he is. Stuttering, curing. Gotta go this way. So, we'll see what profession this guy will take when he's cured. Of course, as soon as I turn off the recorder, he cures way faster than he normally should have. What trade did he take up? He is a smithy. I don't know if he would accept, charcoal, but it's something I should try. Not saying that it would work. But we got a smithy and rain. At least the clouds aren't darker than the sky, so that's good. So we got a smithy. What will the next one be? Alright, like the last time, as soon as I turn off the recording, the other villager gets cured up. So let's see what we have. By the way, this thing will get torn down once they start spawning a couple others. Looks like we got another... Yeah, come on out. And we got another... Can we move at a pace? This thing is jerky as anything, and we're not whacking at them. No. Can we turn? Why is this thing so Any day now? Any day now? I pushed the button. Any day now. We got the toolsmith. And if we can turn and move and turn again, this one is a... We're pressing the button. We're pressing the button. We're pressing the button. A weaponsmith. So we got a weaponsmith and a toolsmith. What we need now is a couple of farmers. We got a couple farmer stations. They're not taking to them. There's 4 beds, so we got to see what's going to go on there. And like I said, we'll Once they start breeding, we'll tear this building down because we won't be needing it. Well, built up the village quite a bit. All nice and new, bunch of new workstations, bunch of new professions. But while I was grabbing resources to trade, I found something. As it was a bit dark outside, so it was the only way I knew that it existed. As I found something this way, I marked it off. I can barely see anything right now, and we can run. And I've marked it off. Probably got this set weight. You know, I wonder if I still have this thing set at 60 frames per second, which I do the candlepin bowling stuff at. Anyway, we're gonna run. There's a creeper there, and we're going to move in slow motion all the way over here. Yep, we're gonna go up now. Yep, we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. And over this way, if a game wants to actually move, which seems to be starting to again, is a village. Of course, almost per usual, these are being done on a metal laundromat, and something happened. A creeper blew up behind me. We can eat the food. Yeah, this game runs so slow now. I'm going to record this session and then see what's going on with the frame rate. See if that's dragging everything down. Oh, I see a village up there. I just wish I could see the screen. I have a feeling it's not really much of a village. And we can break the blocks. I also have to set the volume really low. I know I've mentioned this multiple times. So it'll be deafening for you, but in the process I can't hear a thing. And this looks like the village. This is it. Yeah, it ain't much of a village. And a little farm over here. Maybe it goes this way. I make the little splashdown, but I don't make the rest. Okay, we can jump. We can jump. We'll use the water to get up here. There's no way we can do this otherwise. Alright. As we lurch our way across, there seems to be a pen here, but I don't see any more buildings. Wow, that was well worth it. Well, you saw that my village is growing, and this one, I just don't get how it even exists to begin with. Nothing really here, so back to ours. And this way. Well, suddenly it decided to rain, but I decided to explore behind the mansion like I did before. I burnt this trail for a reason. Because if I go this way, we have a village that was so much easier to see before it started raining. Stutter, stutter. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully we can borrow a bed. Yeah, that does me no good. Yeah, it's not going to help. I want to explore this village, but we're not letting me move. Here's one that's not used. I'm at a laundromat, in case you're wondering what all the weird noise is. And the echoing is because I'm standing in a little spot where there's no... Okay, this is going to be the same over here. No, that's a workstation. And we're looking for treasure chests. Like that one. I'll tell you, it's something. I'll get rid of that. And that. Not much of anything spawned inside these things, though. Usually there's a chest in these things. And not this time. The church, I'm not sure. I've never actually looked in one of these. Yeah, there's nothing in here. And somehow I pulled that up. Anyway. Where does this thing's chugging? You look like the only one that's here. Oops, did not mean to hit. We needed to trade. We're pressing the trade button. And instead we're just doing whatever. Let's see what you're offering. This time, trade.
Huh?
There you go. Yeah. I got better in my makeshift village at home. At the summer home. Okay, we looked here and saw nothing. There's nothing there. Nothing there. But there's this one lone building I haven't checked yet. Which has a building down there, and nothing there. We can move, and nothing here. Yep. Pointless village almost. I have only one villager. It seems the villages I find in these worlds, since the village and pillage, they're garbage. There's nothing to find. Nothing of interest. Stutter, stutter. Because why move nice and smoothly when we can stutter, stutter, stutter? We can go in. Yeah, we can go in the building. And jump for no reason. There we go. Why not? Alrighty, that's all there is here. Time to head back home, I guess. I was trading with the villagers over there, and there was an opportunity for another let's see. Woodland Explorer map. And we want that in hand as well, and keep that in hand, why not? Yeah, we can open that, we can turn and shut that. Frame rate concept. So as we can see here, if we can put that in the left hand like so, it's barely visible about where the thumb pad is. You can kind of see the white dot indicating where I am. Still looking for that mansion. I have no idea that that type of villager would give out these kind of maps. You can kind of see a pointer over there. And like I said, if I see anything of interest, we'll stop and show it. Of course, I made a pointer over here. And spawning in is a village. So while we're at it, let's just not obscure our view at the moment. So one thing that sucks, like I've said many times when recording these, is in order for you not to go deaf, I have to set the volume where I cannot hear it because the microphone is right next to the speaker. Anyway, let's see what this village has. It doesn't look like a lot. And if it's anything like usual, it's probably dead. Now we know these towers have something. By the way, I'm at work and I'm standing in a vestibule because, well, an available conference room is not available. So when I'm at work, I record these in there. And we got nothing really here, so we'll take those and convert that into nothing. Let's see, can we get rid of anything else? We don't need the pie anymore. Wow. I don't think we need 2 boats. Yeah, it's getting to the point that it's getting a little hard to get rid of stuff, but we're going to have to, as much as I may or may not want to. Alright, there we go. Yeah, these typically have nothing in them. Oh, well, or it does. Bread, iron, and the shovels are nice. Well, this is just not wanting to cooperate. Like anything else I do, it's just not going to cooperate. Alright, that has nothing. These usually have something. More bread and, yep, enough to make a portal that we actually do want to do if we get there. Yeah, it's looking like decision-making time. Nothing here. Yep, we can move. Yeah, it looks like a dead village. Seems that happens a lot in the Bedrock Edition. Yeah, we can move. Quite a bit more bread and cacti. Ooh, emeralds. Emerald. More bread. And I think I need to do is switch over. No, I don't want to do that. I want to switch over the bread. Yeah, piece. And get rid of that and that. This is getting hard. There's all sorts of things we actually do need that seem redundant, but could be quite useful. I might have to get rid of the wood that I collected. I mean, I could always get more. There's a place to craft things, but we don't need that. And I think we've pretty much went through the lot. Yeah. I may or may not have got everything. Yeah, it appears I've got everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just sleep in a bed and continue the adventure, and hopefully we'll get to a point that we can just keep going. Now I just got to find the pointer. It's within view, that I know. And there it is. Of course I could just do this and hit X a few times. That's the direction we want to go. Yep. No one's home. So, yeah, we can move. Go figure, I want to find a bed, then I'll find the one building that doesn't have any. Alright. Alright. Come back if I find anything else. Back in the vestibule, hence the echo and probably some people here and there. And while we were heading over, we can't really see it because it's not generating in, but there's a village there, now you can see it, and a village over there, which you can, or over there. Might be nitty-gritty time as well as ditch stuff we don't need. Gonna run with the map in hand right now because, as you can see, we're racing the sun. Going in the completely wrong direction, and we can run faster now. I do not know if I will have the time to go through all of this, but we are going to try. Like I said. And this thing is really being very difficult. Wow, big building with nothing. Well, a chest, but right now, if we want to do more than 1/4 of a frame per second, we really would like that. Yeah, this phone has seen better days. Anyway, let's take that and get rid of it, at least view-wise. Okay, we know that we've passed up something. Right there. More bread. There was nothing in there. Nothing in there. Let's add a torch where we don't want a torch. There's nothing really here. It's just a tiny village. We know there's something in there. Then the tiny village gets big. I like how the villagers here just form inside the building, literally. Alright, you're not going to qualify. Alright. Yeah, these seem to be just tenements there. This is a working village, which is a rarity in this. Yeah, we can go in. Probably gonna take a little splat. Yeah, we did. Alright, so trying to do this in an expedited type of manner because there's very little time that I have to get all this done in. And again, the whole 1/4 frame per second thing is not helping. Alright. Up we go, see what we got in the chest that we are pretty close to. There it is. nothing noteworthy, so down we go. Yeah, we can move. Alright, now somewhere in here we got our pointer, which is right there, which means on the opposite side. Which means on the opposite side, if we decide to run, is another village. Not sure if I'll have the time to explore it, because my lunch break is almost over. In fact, we'll just take a slightly longer route because it will be a little bit faster overall. Or maybe not. Maybe a tad, I don't know. But there is another village right over there. It's actually rainy today, which is why I'm actually doing this stuff during work. And as of now, it's actually dry, but it is also, there's also showers right, immediately here. They just haven't hit yet. Alright, one more gulp. Well, we got 2 towers to look for this time. And now we can... There must be a live village because it's going a quarter frame a second again. Okay, we know those things don't have any. The towers we know have something to a degree. And yeah, we're not interested in making bread. In fact, since we're here, let's just go to the tower that's right here at this point. Up the tower we go. And we'll use that big L-shaped thing to figure out where we can continue. Okay, down. Alright, there's... Yeah, we can move. Did I look in there already? Yeah, I did. Alright. How they're fishermen, but absolutely nothing in the barrels. Okay, we know that building doesn't have anything in it. Neither do you. I think these are all in the same, so there's not going to be anything in that one. Or, well, maybe that one. Wait a minute. I can still use that. Okay, so it was worth checking that one out. There's nothing in that one. A couple of buildings over there, and no need to torch. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oh, the fun and excitement, and more bread. Boy, the most prominent things are the ones with the least to give us. Put the bell on the floor. These double door buildings usually have something, and not this time. And we can move, and nothing here. And something here. More bread. These buildings are a question mark. You never know what they have in them or not. And I think we have pretty much went through the whole thing. If I didn't, like I said, we kind of had to expedite things. So now what I'm going to do is try to find that pointy tower thing that I built, the way marker, and then from there, and there seems to be a thing that may be a little difficult to find, but there is a way marker out there. I have to climb mountains to see it, but it's there. And we can turn and we can climb. Seems we're in the appropriate part now. Well, worst case scenario, I don't really need that. I can just pull up my handy dandy map and we keep going this way and continue on some other time. Well, on my way to another, trying to get away, head towards a mansion, I got ourselves another village to look at. Oh, and it's going to thunder and lightning, and we're going to walk into a cactus because there's absolutely no control. I don't think this is the same one I was at. I'm in a laundromat because I gotta do fun things like work tomorrow on a Saturday, which I hate doing, but I need the money, so. Minor waste of food there, but kind of needed. Anyway, herky jerk. Let's see if there's anything in any of these. Sometimes there are, sometimes there isn't. And just a plain old book. Don't care. Getting to the point we have to throw stuff out. Or just not care. One or the other. Okay, these are both on the same side. Nothing here. Yeah, we can move. Pressing move. Turkey jerk. Nothing here. Yeah, we're about full in the bread department. Never hurts to have more of that. Apples, I'm sorry, they just don't have the room for things like that. Nothing here. And nothing here. Let's sleep the night. Monsters bake in the sun while we see what worthlessness is here. That's usually how it winds up being. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Lack of control. This game likes to go at about 1/4 of a frame per second. Anyway, put the map back in the hand, put the map back in the hand. We go this way now. Thing is, I don't have anything telling me which way is the right way. Well, that'll be another issue if we see what we're looking for. I think we'll go across the way. Okay, yeah, we can actually go there without being problematic. That would be good. We can jump. So of course that had to happen. There we go. To the top, see what we can see. Is that a pointer or a cactus? Picture's small enough it's hard to tell. It's a cactus in a very jerky picture. Yeah, we can move. That's a thing we can try. Oh, and then I see a important thingy over there. So let's go and check that out. And why are we hopping? Oh, this is not good. Oh well. Yeah, we can run. We can run. Double tap means run, not just stand there and saunter. Run means run. 1/4 frame per second and all. Well, this has turned out to be slightly more than what I thought it would be. Although we got to be very careful because of this 1/4 frame per second thing. And we are ever so going in the opposite direction of where we really want to be going. But we may have something here. I'll approach slowly because, you know, the frame rate issue. And randomly whack stuff because the game likes doing that. Alright, let's see what we have down here. And nothing's coming after me from up there, so let's see what we got. Alright, we got plenty of torch food. We can make quite a few more. Good enough for now. Okay, we're a little too low. High. It's kind of like being a little low, but the other way. Not where I wanted that, but whatever. We're getting to where we're getting. And we took that out, which is all very important. Alright, let's see what we can dump and take. Ooh. We don't need that much of that. We don't need that. We don't need this. Oh, all sorts of cool stuff, but we also have stuff we need. Could probably come back for that later. Yep. Group it. Let me go through that again. I think I might have not taken some in another chest. Okay, no, that's not what happened. And we took it from there. Alright, so now we go up. And out. Alright, so I want to get to the top here and see if I can see the last waypointer I put in. Alright, so I'm looking at the map. I should be going this way, so somewhere that away should have been a waypointer. I don't know. I'm not going to waste a ton of time looking. I know I was in the desert, so somewhere over here there should be something telling me that I've been. I'm not going to go too much further on camera. We can do this without walking. We'll just go to whatever. I was going to say the second, yeah, we can go. Oh, I must have a correct answer because it's going to be going slow and very uncooperatively. We'll go up here and see what we can see, and then I literally am just going to end this video segment as we head towards what we're ultimately looking for, and we can move the player. Yep, player can move. MBTA commuter train. Ah, there we go. We got a pointer. So now what we're going to do is it's pointing the way towards home. I tell you, I get set up in the worst possible ways here. But at least this time it ends okay without getting hurt. Alright, big loop-de-loop and probably losing a lot of time. In fact, most of the day is lost simply by trying to find that pointer. Very important so we have some consistency as to the path so we don't wind up guessing where we are. Turn around, and we're eating food even though we're not asking for that. And let's see. Alright, you know what? So, okay, this was going to show me that pointer. Yep. Okay, this is where we started, and I got confuzzled, and here we are. So I'm going to do is dig, 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 dig. That should be enough. Slowly. Of course, slowly is not a thing. Are we starting to move along that axis? No, but another thing is telling me that we're going slow as all hell. We can eat the food. Alright. If I see something else, we'll come back. That's the village we were in. I guess I missed a tower, but, you know, I got limited room, so see you on the other side. Found another village. While making this footage, or attempting to, I spent about 2 minutes trying to get it to throw stuff away and put stuff where I need it. We're getting to the point that we don't have room for anything at this point. Really? This is going to be a puzzle and a half just to get to where we're running to go? Alright, this way. Yeah, we're full. No more bread time. Oh, looks like it's getting a little late. Alright, let's just go to the next building. That guy's stuck in the ceiling, so he's not going to need this bed. And you can see right where the sun is, I put a waypointer where it's plenty visible. It just happens to be a village was within sight, so there might be some times I'm going to have to run around if I ever had to backtrack. I'm hoping not. We've been going a pretty long time at this point. And the thing is, now that we have a established bed that we slept in, we'll be good. So the waypointer's over there somewhere. Alright, this way. Now I lost it. I don't know where it is. Easy way to find out. Yeah, it was over there. Alright, we've looked in these two, so nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, you can move. You can move. Yep, we can move. Then we know we got the useless tower here, but you never know what might be in it. So we're trying to get to the main thing here, which is the other mansion. And, well, not worthless this time. We like that. So we've been in there. We've just been there. Usually double-doored buildings means loot in a chest, not this time. Yeah, we're full. And random torch, I believe, but whatever. Oh, that's spawned, so we can't get in. I got other bigger fish to fry, so put that back in hand. So yeah, we got bigger fish to fry right now, so may not have explored everything. And black water. I hate when it does that. So let's get over here. Alright, so we have a village, which then will show a way marker, which we will put one of those here because we can, and we're not letting me do what I want. Alright, you know what? Let's just go with this. Thing is, I just spawned from in there, so if I die, I'm right there. And we didn't die. But we are in black water. Needless to say, that is a bug. Yeah, we can clearly see that. Time to continue. Per usual, anything exciting? I'll show you. At home, sitting in my squeaky chair in the living room, and came across this. Haven't gone in it, but I did flag the place. See if it's got any value. Oh, we can't go in that way. So we'll just, yeah, we can move. Do that. Good block placement. I'm glad you did that quite well. And of course, just light the corners because they're dark. The game likes to stutter a lot. Let's see what we can do this one. Ooh. There we go. We'll too far that way. course, we want to get rid of that. Right there. And I think we're good if we can move the player. There we go. Yep. And yep. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Next. Golden apples are good, but unfortunately, you know what? Get rid of that. Put that in its place. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Alright, we'll get to that one in a moment. There we go. Alright, so that's what we got here. Now to try to figure out racking and stuff. Okay. Okay, the pointer shows we were going that way, although I got the map in my hand. I could just look this way and head off. While I'm still trailblazing my way around, I did not forget that I passed this village over here. And we're randomly whacking things. As we go our 5 to 10 thousandths of a frame per second. Here we go, yep, up. Let's see what we can ever so slowly find in here. Yeah, we can enter. Nothing there. How about over here? Nothing. Alrighty, nothing here. Yeah, we can move. Yeah, we can. There is absolutely no control on this. Anyway, what's in here? Tempting. And we threw something out. I'm trying to figure out what we can get rid of if we can. We could always make more wooden planks, so looks like we got another dead village. Anyway. Yeah, not much here. Anyway, I'm going to continue on this way. I'm in a laundromat in case you haven't noticed the background stuff going on. Again, if I see anything, I'll break in and let you know. And up. Yeah, we can go up now. That's right, you can go up. And do your 1/1000th of a frame per second routine. Alright. That's it. See you a little bit later. If we can just control any of this. Pardon my voice, fall allergy attack season, and found another village. Boy, when I want it to run, it goes like 1/4 of a frame per second. Let's see if we find anything in here. By the way, I'm outside. I'm getting my car serviced. Holy crap. Look at all these buildings. Nothing here. Yeah, we can move without whacking at stuff now. Chest there. Restock the bread supply there. Yeah, don't have room for that there. Nothing there. Like I said, this is quick. We might miss a building or two. We probably have in several of the villages already. Okay, I think these buildings are worthless. They probably don't have anything in them. These pretty much are worthless, the 2-story. They tend to not have anything in them. I'll just look at one of these again just to be sure. Yeah, they're all the same. But there is a chest in that one. I can plainly see it. Let's go in and see what we have. Yeah, you know what? We could free up some space. Alright, let's see. We did that. Okay, this way. Yeah, we can go. This is the direction we want. So in here we typically have stuff. And let's check our personal inventory here. We are naked. So let's put that on. Now if I see another crafting table, I'll make the rest of it now that okay, this doesn't have anything in it. Yeah, this typically has nothing, just a potion stand. And I believe this is the last building. Yep, we can move. Yeah, we can move. Alright, so I think we got everything that we could find here. We're just going to try to find the home position so we can continue where we left off. There it is. And then we turn this way. Yeah, right around here-ish. And continue on. Well, off camera, I decided to check how far we've gone. We've got another 10,000 blocks away from the mansion that we started in. And we are not there yet, obviously, according to our map. But, once again, materializing in is another village. Let's see what this one has. As I'm sure the frame rate will drop to like 1/4 frame per second like it usually does. There's a couple of buildings over here, so I might as well just check those out first. See if anything's here. Oh, well, guess what? I need a bed. As my other bed mysteriously vanished. Apparently there was only one outbuilding there. check the front a little bit. And like I said, we're trying to get something accomplished. So if we miss a building, so be it. I'm sure we've missed at least a couple buildings in most of the villages that we have went to, because they're just so sprawled out. And this one will definitely have nothing. So yeah, let's not bother with that one. Yeah, this won't have anything either. And it's raining. Perfect. Check that one in a immediate fashion. Well, we have the blacksmith, so we know there's something there. Okay. This seems to be another dead village where nothing exists, and we can go in the building now. Ooh, that's useful. Ours is going bad, so let's replace it. Still got plenty of food. Yeah, we find these are pretty useless, but every once in a while you never know. Alright. The church generally has nothing. Nothing in there. Yeah, there's typically nothing in there or in there. Yeah, I thought it was getting darker. And there is a chest. Ooh. Yep, more food. And it's gonna be a point. I just can't grab these things and take off. Yeah, these things are relatively pointless, but we need a bed. Or actually hit the bed. That would be a good idea. And I tell you, there's absolutely no control. Again, one of these two-story nothing houses. Prove it, we go upstairs, there's absolutely nothing. Oh wait, there's a chest. Who knew? Now that makes me want to check the other one before we head on out and continue. Yeah, this one's worthless. Because I think I have already been here. So now the question is, where did I start from? And then we'll just continue from there. This thing really does not want to produce a decent picture. It just wants to stutter, stutter, stutter. We don't want that. We want moving, moving, moving. We'll not set that tree on fire because it's too close to a building. Yeah, it should keep things far enough away. Alright, this is where we came from. In fact, I could see the pillar right there. And we came across this village. Alright, this way. getting disoriented. Yeah, we go this way. And we can move the player when we push the move the player button. Concept. Anyway, that's what we got. Another dead village. See what we can see if we get to it. Hopefully, the mansion. Still looking, still plotting. Village. Let's check it out. I'm at a laundromat while I'm recording this. So here it is, coming into view ever so slowly. And we can run when we double tap, because that's how it's supposed to work. Oh, big pit. Anyway, let's just move the player. Yeah, and moving means just walk as slow as humanly possible. And there's nothing here. Oh, we got a campfire going. It's another dead village. I'm going to shut the door behind me just in case. I'm going to shut the door behind me just in case. Because cooking on it once just never is enough. Yeah, the phone is not as capable as it used to be. I already checked this one. Yeah, I did. Anyway. Yeah, then we went over there. We saw this initially. There's our pillar of progress over there as this thing moves as I'm trying to show you things. Like I said, if we miss a house or two, so be it. We don't really have a ton of space to put stuff in. It looks like this may be another dead village. Let's grab some more obsidian, because it never hurts to have more. Yep, grab. Then we'll grab the gold that you got there. Yeah, the sword they have kind of meh. Anyway. What do we have here? Yes, and yes. This is slightly worn, so we'll swap that out. And there was another thingy that I traded for, and I don't... Oh, yeah, there it is. Yep, we hit the X. That means we close out. Put that there and that there. I mean, they're not terribly bad, but better than what we got. Okay, we can actually exit the door. That's a concept. And now we're randomly switching into things we're not doing. Okay. Gotta love the speed of this phone. I mean, it used to handle the game really well. Now it just barely even works. And that might be giving it a lot more credit than it really should have. Oh, hi zombie. Let's see if we can actually hit our target. We did. You know, I was getting pretty low on bread, so let's get some more of that. Yeah, this appears to be a dead village. Random jump. Ooh, okay. And again, stuff I already have. And swap that out for that. So we got 3 of them things. Anything else as we try to move the player and it's refusing to acknowledge it? Okay, I think I haven't been here. Yet it looks like I've been here. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. That's one. Let's not back up when I hit the back up button. And somehow the village is on fire. Oh, jeez. What the heck? Where are you guys coming from? Yeah, you built your village on top of lava. That's... Last time I checked, that was not a good thing. In fact, that's considered very poor building skills. And we can enter the building because we just don't like doing things like that. For a minute I thought I saw another green thing that goes hiss and boom, which we would have been dead in that case, and all this for not. So now the question is, where did I leave off? Because I think this is considered good enough. Okay, there's our pillar of progress, or lack thereof. We've seen what we're going to see. So we're going to turn here and turn here. Then just put a pillar over here just to represent. Yep, we're going to put a pillar here. That's how it works. You can kind of see it from there. And according to our map, we still got to go that way. And I'm hoping not as much as I'm thinking it might be. Yeah, it's got to the point I stopped showing villages. I've hit a few of them along the way. Nothing in this one. But we haven't seen many of these, so we'll go and explore this desert temple that I come across. Like I said, these have not been a dime a dozen. Camel rock. Anyway. Go inside. See what treasures it may have for us. Actually, it looks like a couple of rocks. Anyway. Yeah, we can move. We can go in. Plop a torch. Plop a torch. Plop them in the corners. And just to play it safe on the upper end of things. Alright, let's go and... oh boy. We may have to make a new pickaxe. Yep, we can go into the tunnel now. And we do not have a crafting table. So, with that being said... let's go over here. Yep. And we hit that. We should have the ability to do that. Yep. Just make them as we go along pretty much. There we are. And break that one if we can. There we go. And we actually made a successful staircase. Okay. We were okay, but... what should I give up for that? Such good stuff, but if I don't already have some in my inventory, it's just gonna have to sit and wait. Yeah, there's some nice stuff in there. This whole path is marked, so we should be okay. Things should be alright. Alright, there's Camel Rock. So I'm going to go back to the village where the way marker was and continue the adventure, because I'm trying not to... Oh yeah, we can eat. I'm trying to keep the path fairly linear, although I think I failed in a couple spots. There's the pointer as we're not moving, because why move? Oh, can we go any slower, please? Anyway, if the game wants to play Move the Player, that would be good. So, heading over there, and then heading in the direction we were going in, because we can. Yeah, we can move. We can move. And we randomly whack at things because there's absolutely no control. Because another thing I want to do is mark that there is something over here that we may be of slight interest. So we're going to this waypointer over here. And before we go, I'm going to go... Yep, we can move. We can move. The top arm indicates home. That indicates something of interest. And now, still trying to find that thing right there. Yeah, like I said, the villages are a dime a dozen. But these aren't. And splat. Let's see what this one holds. Maybe some... If it's something of value, I'll put a pointer where I can come back a little later. So, of course, I'm going to put a torch there, and a torch there. And 4 in the corners. One there. One there, just to keep everything nice and safe. We have another pickaxe that's about to blow. Okay, in. Here we can turn. And loud music. We're trying to avoid copyright issues with YouTube. Yet we can break. And something did break. So, yeah, once again, yep, I'm hitting the option button there. Yep, we're going to make a table. We're not going to keep it. Put it over there. And I hit it, which means we should be moving. I selected something that was already there, so yeah. Alright. Break that. Do that. And this time, it didn't come out the way I was planning, but that's okay. Don't care. Ooh. Again, there's things I'd like to take, but there's no room for. Get those do stack in. The heck, we'll take those. What am I going to get rid of? Well, that. We don't need that. There was some good stuff in here. But, again, it was a fairly decent... Oh, we can move the player. And Houston, we have a problem. We don't have a bed, and we're walking into things we don't need to. Is this the correct way? Uh-oh. Okay, that's not it. I see the village. So, yeah, I'd stop the recording right now, but I'm being chased, and that would take away valuable splat time that can possibly ensure my safety if we can turn. Why are we doing 1/4 of a frame per second? We need to move the game. That's the thing I hate about... remember when this used to run good on this phone. But, you know, it's more advanced. The phone suffers. Alright, let's just get into one of these buildings, which will probably require a miracle. Okay, that's not going to help us. We need one where there's nobody in it. We need one where there's nobody in it. We need one that nobody is in. I'm just gonna... right there right now. And we definitely don't want that apple in our bar, because that is something that could accidentally be clicked on and we lose. Not what we want. Okay, how about a building where there's nobody in it? There was a... okay, I already checked that one. Okay, we need a safe spot. I lost a bed somewhere. No bed in here. So I'm going to need to steal one. Okay, we need to be moving. Move the player. There's somebody there. Yeah, the one time I could have used a dead village and find one that has occupants everywhere. Oh, good. Sleep it off, and then we'll just poops and giggles see what's in the chest. Alright. Ooh, good. Alright. Villages are bland, so I'm not going to continue that. If you're hearing all sorts of other noises, I had to hide in a bathroom because neighbors don't believe in quiet. Although in actuality this time it's not really their fault. It's just I don't have any good... my front door and my back door are not very insulative. Okay. See you when we find something else that's actually interesting besides villages.
Well, you're probably asking yourself, why are we back home? Well, as I was saying, when we were looking for that other mansion, that when something of interest will happen, we will come back. I was at another boring village in the desert, found a lava lake, and surrounded by sand, and you know when I see sand that's hovering, I hit it to collapse the whole structure, and stupid me, I was standing on it. I died from that, but I was not far away from where I died, so I continued the trek, not realizing, of course, till I went to look for the map, that it went in the lava. So I went to the next roof forest that appeared, and if nothing was there, I was going to come back home, which was the case. And as I was heading back home, I found a village in a mesa. And as I was exploring, I jumped over a 1-block high curb and fell into a 20+ block high ravine and died and wound up back here. And I've been doing a lot of stuff around here, like repairing tools, building up XP, which doesn't look like it, but I have. been trying to get some ender pearls because that will be a focus of the next episode, which is to try to find the fortress. Anyway, another thing I did is, being how the world works is that, unlike Java Edition, anything on screen, pretty much all the entities, monsters, cattle, villagers are, they're in play and working. Whereas this version, once you step a certain amount of distance away, they stop or despawn at least, so that the game will run smoothly as how Pocket Edition used to work. So that's why over here, far away, I decided to build some pens as a magic brown void appeared. Started a cow pen, a pig pen, because we have butchers, so we could probably use some of the stuff. Sheep, and nothing yet for chickens. But the funny thing is, before I started this, and without killing them, there were quite a few of them around here, and then they mostly disappeared. Except now there's a couple of sheep. So, next episode, we are going to go and attempt to find a stronghold and find a portal to the end. We don't have enough to actually do the job, but here we are back home, and we'll get that started. So until then, this is George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed, and have a good one. And before I leave, we went to the village over there using that system to help get to the point that we are. Have a good one.